Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is the June here. I'm back at it with another video. As you guys see in today's video, we'll be going over the possible features that will change Marvel's Avengers in total. Now, before we get to the video, if you guys go to enjoy it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss a video and always be notified when I upload a video. And most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. Now, hashtag 10K in the comments. You know, let's go crazy with that. We're getting closer and closer to 10K. So let's just put the hashtag 10K till we reach it, then we're gonna go crazy. But yeah, without further ado, man, let's get to the video. Now, if you see this, if this is your first time seeing it, you know, this is my document that I made for the in-game content that they can add in the quality of life features. Now, if you've been in my live streams, and you know, if you've been in my live streams, basically, I've been working on this while streaming, and you know, I even got some detail. I mean, some ideas from the chat as well. So some of the things in here are from the chat as well that are really well, that can really work. And I can say this now, like this just happened like a few minutes ago as I'm recording. This is currently being looked at. I can say that, you know, I could go, and that's all I can really say. It's currently being looked at. So you know, yeah, you know, it might, you know, I'm not saying that everything in this will be added into the game, but I can say that it's being looked at, and I'm glad it's being looked at because it can really take this game in the next step, in the next direction. And also, even if the things I have added here does not get added, it can give them basically an idea on what they can do if they like the concept. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's get into this. Now, of course, I will have the link for this below if you want to check it out. You can just view it and just view it yourself if you want to. So the first thing we're going to be getting to is the Omega level threat exclusive exotics. Now, if you know what a mega level threat is, it's basically the raids. It's basically raids in Avengers. That's basically what it is. You know, they call it, you know, mega level threats when it's, you know, we know it's raids. But I think that why they call it that, because I feel like it won't be more than 4 players. But you know, we don't know. We gotta see. And you know, when it comes to these omega level threats, having exclusive exotics are pretty big. You see what I have in the description for it. It will change the way we look at it, especially if the content for the omega level threat is fun. If we could keep replaying it, and there's a chance that we get an exclusive exotic that drop from the omega level threats alone, that will be something for us to chase and really grind for. And that's what I really like, you know. And you see, I put some examples here for the Destiny 2, you know, exclusive raid with the weapon, you know, with the Legend of Acris, that shotgun that you get from completing, I forgot the name of the raid, but it's the Leviathan raid. So you get that one. That's what you get from beating that raid on Destiny 2. And for Division 2 have raid exclusive weapons. So, you know, things like this, things that we can chase when it comes to this. And they also, you know, they do drop exotic gear and all that, so you know, it's just not weapons at all. So those were some examples I put in this, because if you like it or not, Division 2 and Destiny 2 really did it well when it comes to, you know, making you want to grind, you know, just stuff in general. Basically, you know, just doing raids, trying to get some you know, legendary stuff, some you know, some rare stuff just to drop from the raids alone. And I feel like if Marvel's Avengers add this in there for mega level threats, have exclusive exotics that drop from it, it will make it so much better. And it will make us, you know, it depends on how rare it is and what comes with it. If they, you know, do it the right way, I feel like it could really go something with this. It could really go somewhere with this. And as you see right here, when it comes to that, I feel like minor artifacts should have a legendary set and an exotic set as well. So, you know, do y'all feel the same when it comes to this? Do you feel like minor artifacts should have an exotics set and a legendary set that drop for them as well? Because that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna go out to getting legendary and exotic minor artifacts, and especially with the perks that could come with it, it's pretty dope. So I would say, I would really advise this. It would really be a cool option for this to happen right here. So, you know, that would be really cool. So for the next one we have is difficulty matters. Now, everyone should know this already. When it comes to difficulty really doesn't matter when it comes to the game so far, because you could run on brutal, you can run on normal, you can run on easy, you know, hard, and still get the same exact loot. The loot does not change at all when you play on higher difficulty, and that's a problem, because the only thing you get for playing on brutal is all you get more resources. That's legit all you get. and it makes it pretty a weird space for like the in-game players, like the elite players that want to play brutal difficulty. And I felt like this should really be implemented. And you see right here the brutal difficulty loot boost. Now for this, they get a boosted chance for getting more 5-star legendaries and a boosted chance for getting exotics at the end of the mission. So I feel like with that being added into the game, it would encourage players and probably the elite players to go back to play brutal, and you know, just basically, you know, get the rewards for playing on the hardest difficulty. You know, I feel like we should be rewarded excuse me, playing on the hardest difficulty. If you know, that's just how I like to play. That's how I play games, MMOs, all that. If you played on higher difficulties, you would get rewarded for it. And the fact that we're not rewarded for it, you know, in this game, I feel like it's weird. And hopefully this is something they add in. And for the third one, everybody wants this. this is a must need. Like, this is a must. A recalibration station. So if you know, for example, if you don't know what it is, basically a recalibration station is basically say for instance, you got cosmic damage on your power attacks for Hulk. You got cosmic damage for the, you know, your power attacks for Hulk. You got the damage increase for Bone Shaker, and you got in melee crits you get in a vulnerability buff. So if the perks are good, but the stats are not. Say for instance, you got Valor, you know, Valor, Precision, and Resilience. Say for instance, if you want like a, you know, straight damage item right there, you could change the Resilience into Might, and changing it to Might will really change the whole complete set overall, because, you know, if you're Hulk, you're not going to be using Precision. Like, it's just a fact. Like, you're not going to be using Precision. So if we're able to change that stat and just make it where we want it to be, it will be a god roll. And the same thing goes for perks. Say for instance, if I didn't have the power attacks deal cosmic, I could, say for instance, if it rolled gamma, if I had a recalibration station, I'll be able to make it cosmic, because that's what I wanted, and I got everything else I wanted. It's the fact that I'm missing it for my power attacks. And if you could change it, it's gonna be a god roll item, and it really works well. And I feel like that should really be implemented into this game. Now for the cost for it, I feel like it should cost some upgrade modules, some polychron, and I said it right, forget, just don't ignore me. And fragments, which we get generally in the game. So it's not, it shouldn't be hard to farm fragments. So I feel like that would be another thing that would be really well to be added into the game. And right here, exotic gear set bonuses. Now, if you don't know what set bonuses is, basically right here, this is a clear example when it comes to a set bonus. It's the you know, if Division 2, for example. So if I zoom in, let me zoom in right here real quick for y'all. All right, you see this? You see if you have 2 sets of gear, you get an additional stat to yourself. You get 10% armor on kill, and if you got 3 of the 3 sets on for that 1 armor set alone, you get additional 2 stats. You get distribution, resilience, and pulse resistance as well. I said resistance for the first one, and pulse resistance. So you get that just from wearing 3. And for the 4th one, you get a perk. You get like a brand new perk itself. Say that you see the hack step protocol replaces armor kits with instant infinite use of ability for 20 seconds cooldown, off on a 20-second cooldown that grants 50% armor and hides your nameplate for 5 seconds. So that's, even though you know you probably don't know what that is, it's pretty strong for Division if you do PvP with it. But that's like an example right there. What if we had set bonuses for the exotic gear in the game? Now, I really can't come up with something, you know, on top of the dome when it comes to that, because, you know, that's not up to me to make. That's if they want to do it. If they want to do that, they can roll with it. But what if, you know, if we got 2 pieces of exotic gear from that 1 set, and we get a bonus, like a half percentage of the bonus. And when we got the full set, you know, with the other 2, since we only have 4 slots, the melee, range, defense, and heroic, So if we get all those sets, if we get the full set, we get the full bonus of that perk, for example. So, you know, something like that would really work. It'll probably change our play styles and really just change how we play the game in general. So I feel like that would be a cool addition. And another one we have is the open hub world activities. Now this one is really dope. Now someone in my stream came up, no, I think I came up with this idea, but if someone in my stream did come up with this, shout out to y'all. But we have the dynamic Marvel villain encounter. So for example, if you don't know what this is, say for instance you're in the snowy tundra, a perfect example, you're in the snowy tundra and you get a call from the Inhuman faction or Shield itself, or Maria Hill in general, and say that there's a villain in the areas. You know, say for instance, you know, we got Taskmaster, Monica, and Abomination, in future characters that they add on, the boss that they add on later onto the game. Imagine if they spawn in the area and it's like it's like a little mini boss encounter that you fight them, and it's like a time thing. Say like you got like 5 minutes to defeat Abomination, and it's an open world type thing. And at the end, if you beat them, you get a chance to get a legendary or exotic to drop for you. So how does that sound? It really does sound dope, because you could just be doing a random mission and all of a sudden Abomination just pops up on your map, and you can go fight Abomination, so you get a chance of getting a legendary or an exotic. So I feel like that would be a cool, you know, thing to add in, you know, cool thing to add into the game. That would really be dope, to be honest. So, you know, I really hope something like this gets added into the game, or at least something similar. So that's the one thing I have right there. Now we got all, when it comes to in-game stuff out the way, we're going to get on to the quality of life features that need to be added to the game badly. Now the first one is loadouts. Now loadouts is loadouts. This is very important, because we have, you know, the game been out for like 2 months, 1 month. I guess, no, not in 1 month. Ignore me. I think it has been 2 months. Not, I would say 3, but nah, it's not 3 yet. It's almost 3. But loadouts will be very important, because say for instance, we've been playing the game for a while, and you probably have multiple builds for one character that you like to use, and to have loadouts added into the game where you can just basically save your loadout with a simple click and just use it. Say for instance, like right here, I put the perfect example right here for Division, because Division 2 did it real well when it comes to loadouts. Say for instance, right here, you want to have a support loadout. You got all your gear in, that you got support and everything. It saves your loadout, your gear. Not the gear, it saves your skills too. So you can just switch in between anytime you want to. So that would pretty be dope. And for the second one, you can have like your damage build, third one your range build, and the fourth one like a straight melee build, or you know just like a status effect build. It's a lot you could really go with this, and you just have a lot of builds with it, and you could just switch in between anytime you want to. So that would really be a cool idea to be implemented into the game. So I really hope that is being added. And we got the lock gear option. Now I know I'm not the only one that this happened to, where you're trying to at least, you know, not, I guess, save in a gear piece that you want that you like real good, really bad, and you made a mistake and you deleted it. Like, has that happened to you? I know it happened to me. I know it at least had to happen one time to you, where you made a mistake and deleted gear that you really like. So to add in an option where you can lock your gear is a key. It's very simple. It's a very simple thing, and it'll help out in the long run when it comes to you just want to save. You know, if you probably might make a mistake and delete your gear, this will probably be the one that saves it. So I really feel like this will really be a helpful option to be added into the game. And then the next one we have is the locker access through the character menu. So if you know, the only way you can access your locker is if you're in the helicarrier, or you're in, you know, the Operation Zero, you know, the Inhuman place, the ant farm, and if you're like in the the Quinjet. That's the only way you're able to access the locker. So they need to implement it where you can access your locker through the character menu, say for, you know, when you go into your gear and your loadout, I mean your gear and your skills and all that, they can add that easily. You can just easily go to the locker just with a simple button, like how easy it is when you're on the Quinjet. Just L2, you know, depending on whatever you know, console you're on, just press that, then you're in your locker. It's simple and easy. So something like that could be added. It's very easy, and it will help out in the long run as well. And the third one, to be able to join a match and from matchmaking, and you can join from an invite. Now everyone knows the only way you're able to get into a match is if you matchmake and you just go into the game. And if someone leaves, you can't really do nothing. And if you invite somebody, they're going to be sitting in the main menu until you finish the mission, then you'll be able to play with them. They need to add an option where you could join progress and you're able to load into the match and just keep going on with the mission. So this is something that would really work. Say for instance, your friend disconnects for some odd reason, and you know, that's the mission y'all like to run. Say for instance, you know, you run at a Wakanda raid or something. So if you have to do that, like if they keep it away now, you're going to have to back out the whole raid, then rerun it, you know, start at the beginning, and you have to do the whole thing over again. So if they added in, we could join progress. If he disconnects and you know you're at a spot that y'all, you know, you're probably like the last boss or something, you can go join session, then you can just go back to where y'all was at, you know, just pick your character and just go back to where y'all was at, then boom, y'all finish the raid. Something like that needs to be added to the game, and it'll really be, you know, it's really simple and easy to really add, to be honest. And not simple and easy, because it has a whole nother process they got to do and all that. So you know, we have to see what they're gonna do with it. You know, we gotta see at the end of the day. And the last one we have is the multi-delete items from the gear tab. So you know, of course, if you access the locker, we're able to delete a lot of gear, you know, multi-delete gear from it. They need to add the option where we can do that, the same thing when we in the gear tab, because it's pretty like a slow process when you're trying to do it. If you know, you're trying to clear your inventory just from a run, just so they can, hopefully they can just add it where you can do the same thing as you can do in the locker, because so you're able to delete, you know, things real faster. You know, just an easier process. You get through things faster and everything. So yeah, that is basically it, to be honest, all I have right now. Now of course, you know, there's probably some things that, you know, I'm probably missing out, or some things that you probably think that should need to be added. Of course, you know I can't, you know, get everything, but I feel like the majority of things I do have here will really take this game to the next level. Let me know in the comments, what do y'all think about this? Do you think the things I have here, you know, with the mega level threats, exclusive exotics, with the difficulty actually mattering, with us getting like a boost into for exotics and 5-star legendaries, you know, recalibration station, we already know that needs a must. What do you guys think about the exotic gear set bonuses in the open world, the open hub world, you know, world activity with this dynamic villain encounter, and the quality of life features that I have? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Let me know if you guys think this was a really good document I made for it, and if you want to check it out, the link is below for it. But you know, let me know what you guys think, and you know, at least put in the comments what you think that should have been added in this. If I missed things, you know, I always want to know. You know, I just want to know. You know, I probably, because I haven't gotten everything in here, so you know, I just want to know what you guys think about this. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as I enjoyed making it. Before we head out, if you guys are not, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you can miss a video, and also make sure you guys hit that like button as well. Now, if you guys don't know, I do have a Discord. It's called Avengers Squad. We go over everything dealing with Marvel's Avengers. So if you guys want to join, without a join, all you gotta do is click the link below. That's legit all you gotta do. And most importantly, I do stream on Twitch, so if you guys want to come out to the streams, the Twitch streams is lit, and the link is below for the Twitch streams. I hope you guys come out to that. And I do have memberships on the channel. If you guys don't know about that, the information about that is below. But I want to give a quick shout out to my elite members and my rookie members as well. I greatly appreciate y'all. I really do. And yeah, that's basically it. So June here, guys. I really enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Peace.